Hey everybody, I'm Joyful Jalen, and it is time to talk about getting into Juilliard. You all have been requesting this video, and it is time that I reveal to the world. And when I say you all, of course, I mean the voices in my head. Joking, I don't have any voices in my head. Wink, wink, somebody help me. I'm joking. But we are going to talk about how to get into Juilliard. So grab your popcorn, grab some notes, take some notes, like and subscribe, because I am looking for more people to connect with and, build a community with. And yeah, if you stay to the end of this video, thank you so much. I'm a new YouTuber. We're going to figure this out together. My name is Jalen Coleman. I graduated from Juilliard BFA class of 2020. So when I make this video, I don't want to just say how to get into Juilliard. This is applicable to any school that you're trying to apply to, and even if it's not even acting. So pay attention. Guys, the number one thing I want to talk to you about getting into these BFA and these MFA programs, Yale, Juilliard, NYU, start early. Please start early. I can't tell you how many people will wait till a month and say, oh yeah, I guess I should get started on these monologues. No. Do not start 2 months before. Do not start 3 months before. Start as quickly as you can. That means if you plan to apply in 2025, start now. Absolutely start now. Truth is, there are so many talented actors applying to these programs, and a lot of people underestimate just how talented they are. So you have to prepare early. Get all your monologues down. Make sure you have your song as soon as possible. A lot of people don't understand that actually finding the proper monologues can actually take a really, really long time. That's why you have to start the process early. I would take about maybe 3 weeks or a month just finding monologues. Just finding monologues in the right song. That in itself takes a month. Find monologues that showcase you, your strengths. So start early. Second point I want to make, be over prepared. I know you're thinking, didn't he just say that? But no. Starting early is very different from over preparing. A lot of people will memorize their 4 monologues and they'll have their song and they'll stop there. Well, I memorized it. Well, I have all my materials. But a lot of people don't understand that when you are auditioning for any artist, any performative artist, when you are on stage, when it's time to do the thing, when it's time to audition, when it's time to be on stage, this is for Broadway actors too, people who are getting paid on Broadway. 30% of what you practice goes out of the window because of nerves, because of human mess ups, and depending on the day. That's why you want to over prepare. Please, I've seen it too many times, guys. Please don't just memorize your monologues. Over prepare. The more you over prepare, the work becomes better. Your work as an actor becomes way more clear when you know that you know the lines. Don't be like the people who are memorizing the night before. By the time you go to audition, those lines should be so memorized you could say them in your sleep. When you're over prepared, you start to have a swag with your monologue where you don't have to think about everything, and it cuts out a lot of the dead air. And you'll be able to try your monologue different ways and take your monologues and your characters to places that you've never taken them before. Which brings me to point number 3. Variety. So guys, when a lot of us are auditioning for these programs, we tend to get stuck in the same pattern. Maybe some of you have experienced this, maybe some of you haven't. Saying it the same exact way, the same tempo, rhythm, just the same. So you'll say your monologue 100 times, and now you're stuck in it saying it the same exact way. You want to change it up and have some variety. Please, when you're doing your monologues, say you have an emotional, dramatic monologue. Try it happy. Try it angry. Try it on the floor. Try it jumping up and down. Try it in a chair. Try it jumping on your sofa. It's gonna help break up the stiffness in your monologues and show a wide range of variety for these casting directors and these auditioners. And you also wanna have a wide variety of movements. Guys, I've been in these audition rooms, and I'm guilty of it too. But a lot of actors will stay in the same spot on the floor and try to say their monologues as pretty as possible. No, not about how pretty you can say your words. Acting is about getting ugly. So we want to see you jumping up and down. We want to see you on the floor. We want to see you bawling your eyes out and, I don't know, hitting the floor. All of that. We would rather have that than you just standing in one place and try. Yeah, we would rather see you look crazy than just stand there and try to say the words as pretty as possible. Remember, monologues are usually when a character is completely knocked off their balance. That's usually when a monologue comes into the play, the highest point of emotion in the play. So again, try it on the floor, try it jumping up and down. Just try it many different ways so that you can find things that actually work for you. Because again, a lot of people come into these auditions with coached monologues. You had someone help direct you. They set these staging and directions. But after we see that you have a good monologue coached, we want to see what you do with it. Can this person change it up? Can this person have variety? That's important in the audition process. You come in with a coached monologue, it's like, okay, well, this person has some good acting qualities, but if we give you a note and you can't change it up, that shows that maybe you're not as good as taking direction, which is a red flag. So you want to be able to change it up. Number 4, what to wear? So this is a very important question. What to wear comes up a lot. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I can't speak for Yale or for NYU grad, but what I will say is that a lot of people come into the Juilliard auditions in suit and tie. I see a lot of people in all black. Guys, I don't know where the all black started. Maybe for modeling, because models are supposed to wear all black. Do not come to the audition in all black. Acting is a little bit different from modeling. So you want to show how colorful you are, but you also want to wear something comfortable. What I recommend is wearing a solid color shirt and maybe some black or gray sweatpants, but you don't want to wear all black because everybody else is going to be wearing all black. You also don't want something too distracting. So you do want to wear color, but you don't want to wear giant rainbows and like tie-dye and a whole bunch of accessories that distract from who you are. Maybe a few accessories. I'd say one solid color shirt, your favorite color, and then they can be like, oh yeah, who was that girl in the purple? Or who was the guy in the orange? You know what I'm saying? I think these moderators do a good job of knowing that people are new and knowing that not everyone knows what to wear to an audition or how to present themselves. But for the most part, you do want to wear something solid. If you can get it to match your character, that's great. But a solid color shirt and maybe some sweatpants or some athletic shorts, something that you can move around in. The 5th thing I want you to know for how to get into Juilliard or how to get into these programs is know who you are. I know a lot of people just freaked out right now. Like, oh my gosh, I'm 16, I'm 17, I don't know what. It's okay. But you can have a good sense of who you are. Why do you want to be an actor? Is it just to be rich and famous and to win an Oscar? I'm not gonna lie, guys, that is a red flag because a lot of people getting into acting can get into it to be a celebrity and for the fame and fortune, but acting takes a lot of work and a lot of rejection. So these programs aren't going to want someone who only just wants to be famous and be a celebrity. They're looking for people who are going to stick it out through the 4 years, even though it gets really tough. They're looking for people who do want to work You know, they don't want someone who's gonna leave when things get hard. And knowing who you are is such a beautiful thing, because when you know who you are and you know your worth, nobody can tell you anything. Not any of these schools, not any casting director, not your parents. It brings so much more confidence to the experience. The truth is, they're looking for you. So if you're trying to be somebody else, it's hard to find you if you're putting on this mask of somebody else. There's nobody else in the world like you. Why would you want to be somebody else? I know that was a little cheesy, but it's true. Those are my 5 tips on how to get into Juilliard. Please let me know if you have questions in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I love talking to you guys. I also do acting coaching if anybody's interested in that. Also share this video. If I get to 150 subscribers, I will talk about my audition experience and how I got into Juilliard. Maybe that'll be helpful for some people. You got this, guys. Just know you're worth it. And I'll see you in the next video.